Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian Kelly here from Zombie Guitar. Here in today's video, I want to talk to you about singing and playing at the same time. So I'm talking specifically about the rhythms here. I'm talking about holding down the rhythm on the guitar and then singing a different type of rhythm, but then not messing up either one of them. Keeping the two rhythms going simultaneously at the same time without messing up. So some people may be able to do this naturally. Other people, it may require practice. I'm one of those people that it requires practice. This definitely does not come naturally to me. But, sometimes you just have to put the practice in. It may take you a week. It may take you 2 weeks. It may take you a month just to learn one song. But if you really want to learn that song, you put the practice in, you learn it. Once you get it, it's going to be locked into your brain, and then you're just going to have it. Alright, so before I walk you through the process, let me first give you a demo. So the song that I chose is All My Life by the Foo Fighters. This is, in my opinion, a very complicated song. The rhythm that the guitar is holding down the whole time it took me a while. So I literally just learned it this week because I was like, okay, I have to learn that song. I have to apply my method. I have to learn it myself, and then I can relay it to others what exactly I did. So let me first give you the demo. This is going to be the first time ever gracing YouTube with my beautiful, angelic voice. Are you guys ready? Here we go. All my life I've been searching for something. Something never comes, but it leads to nothing. Nothing satisfies, but I'm getting closer to the prize at the end of the road. All night long I dream of the day when it comes around and I'm taken away. Leaves me with the feeling that I'm feeling most. Feel it come to life when I see your ghost. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to figure out what each individual rhythm is doing independently. And then you want to make sure that you have that down. So the guitar part was going N1N, N3N, N1N, N3N, N1N, N3N. Alright, so what do I mean by that? So most songs, I'm going to say the majority of songs that you hear on the radio are going to be in what is known as 4/4 timing. So you can bop your head to 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you put a metronome on, you set the metronome so it's 4 clicks per measure. Click, 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 click. All right, so 4 clicks. So those are called quarter notes. Eighth notes are halfway in between each quarter note. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The eighth note, the subdivision between the 1 and the 2 and the 3, the 3 and the 4 and the 4 and the 1, the subdivision, that's called the upbeat. So the 1, 2, 3, 4 is called the downbeat. The subdivision, the N, is called the upbeat. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I actually, when I play guitar, I make sure that my downbeats are going this way and my upbeats are going this way. That's just one thing to help me with the guitar. That's not a requirement. That's not something that everyone has to do. But if it's on the 1, the 2, the 3, or the 4, I'm doing a downstrum. But if it's an upbeat, I'm doing an upstrum. So it's N, 1N, N3N, N1N, N3N, N1N, N3N, N1N, N3N, N1N, N3N. So N1N, N3N. So if it's a 1, 2, 3, or 4, downstrum. If it's an N, it's an upstrum. So counting this, and whatever song you're learning, you may have to figure this out. So just figuring out that this was N1N, N3N, N1N, figuring that out, that's a step in figuring the song out. So it's a step in the right direction. All right, so that's step 1. Make sure that you get that guitar rhythm down. Make sure that you have that guitar rhythm down so perfectly that you can do it in your sleep. Figure out the exact subdivisions. A lot of songs are going to be either just, on the downbeat or on the upbeat. So 1, N, 2, N, 3, N, 4, N. Some rhythms may have 16th note subdivisions. That's further subdivisions. So further subdividing, you have 1N, 2N, 3N, 4N, 1E a 2E a 3E a 4E a. So that's fitting four beats for each one click. So click, 2, 3, 4, 1E a 2E a 3E a 4E a. If you have to figure that out, then you have to figure it out. It may take some time. It may take you a couple days just to figure out what exactly the guitar is doing. Figure that out. Get that embedded into your brain. That's step 1. All right, so step 2 is to take the lyrics of the song that you're trying to learn and write them out either on a piece of paper or type them up. Figure out the lyrics and figure it out exactly what's happening, syllable by syllable. So for the lyrics of the song, just the first 2 lines, all my life I've been searching for something. All my life I've been searching for something. So there's 10 syllables. All my life I've been searching for something. Figure that out for every single line because you're going to have to dissect this and figure it out one little section at a time. All right, so if the rhythm here is going like this, for me to do this, I just had to go all, and then get the word my in there. All my life. So I might just have to do all my life for an hour straight. Whatever it takes. It may take you an hour. You may get this in 2 minutes. You may be more naturally inclined to do this than other people. For me, I had to sit there and say all my life while strumming the guitar part for, I don't know, maybe like a half hour straight until it finally locked into my brain. But now I have it all my life, all my life, all my life, all my life. All right, so that right there is conflicting rhythms that you have to kind of work out. So do that for the whole entire first line. Once you get the whole first line down, I promise you the rest of the song will come much easier. That's how it was with me. Once I got all my life, I've been searching for something. Once I got that part down, all of the rest of the lines, and there was 8 lines in total for this demo that I did, all the rest came much, much easier. So, all my life, I've been searching for something. All right, so get that first line down. You get that first line down, takes a couple hours, takes a day, takes a week, takes a month, whatever. Get that first line down. The rest of the song will get easier and easier. All right, so step 3, and this is really what kind of unlocked the trick for this song. I found that with every song, there's some sort of secret that can be unlocked. You don't always know what it is, but dissect a song long enough, and then you can kind of figure it out. I figured out that for this song, that tapping my foot on the 2 and the 4, which you may have heard in the demo, is really what helped me out. So kind of just using my hands, dot, 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 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. All right. So keeping that 2 and 4 there, that helped me keep the rest of the rhythm. Because just doing N1N, N3N, N1N, N3N, without that 2 and 4 there, to me, that was kind of throwing me off. But once I had that 2 and 4 in place, N1N, N3N, N1N, N3N, N1N, N3N, once I had that in place, and then using my foot to keep the 2 and the 4 in place, that helped me out a lot. Why did that help me out? Because if you take your lyrics that you wrote out, and I figured out exactly which syllable was on the 2 or on the 4. You're going to see that these are highlighted in red. So all my life, I've been searching for something. Something never come, never. So nev. And then nev again is on the 2 and the 4. Those little mental cues keep you on track. All right. So I'm going, all my life, I've been searching for something. Something never comes, never leads to nothing. All right. So this nev, my. Keeping that tap with your foot. For me, this was just the trick. This was the thing that unlocked it for me. Once I realized that, okay, keep that 2 and 4 in there, figure out exactly which syllables of the words are on the 2 and on the 4, that allowed me to, with the lyrics on the screen, as like a guide, and a metronome playing in the background, and lots of practice. All these things together kind of unlocked the song for me. All right, so that's essentially the 3 steps that I do, and that applies to pretty much any song or any type of dual rhythms happening, whether it's on piano or drums or singing and playing guitar, whatever. Those are the 3 steps that I apply. You can take this a step further and you can use technology to help you out, and I do this all the time. So my DAW of choice is Reaper. This will work in any DAW, it doesn't matter. But I'm just going to give you a quick 5-minute demo of how I kind of worked out each part, or both of the 2 parts simultaneously, put it into my DAW, and then I can kind of slow things down to whatever tempo I want, so I can really iron out the fine details and stuff. Let me show you this demo. All right, so I just want to show you this. I always refer to this as the metronome on steroids, because essentially, like, if you have more than one rhythm going on, you can just kind of program the rhythm in on one track and then program the other rhythm in on the other track, and that's exactly what I did here. So it's super easy to do, you know, if you have Reaper or any other DAW or something like that. I have Reaper open here. I just added a simple synth. This is Ria Synth. It comes with Reaper, so it's not like a paid plugin or anything like that. That's the sound I'm using. So the first thing is, the first track is this click track here. You can get a click track on a track. You go insert and then click source, and then that'll add a click source to any track. So just hearing that, it sounds like this. So then I have the rhythm guitar part, which is, as we said, it's N1N, N3N, N1N, N3N, N1N. So that sounds like this. All right, so it's super easy to program. I have my grid set to 16th notes. So I have, you know, here's the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, so these are set to, you know, 1 E N, 2 E N, 3 E N, 4 E N. The grid set to 16th notes, but all the guitar rhythm parts are only using 8th notes. So it's N1N, N3N, N1N. So here's 1N, N3, and N1N, N3, and all right, so you can just use this grid. So if that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. So you just program this in and it sounds like that. So then for the third track, I put the melody line on there. And again, I'm just using the same, this is the same synth, Ria Synth that comes with Reaper, so it's not like a paid plugin or anything. That's on that track. That's how I got the sound here. So again, I just kind of programmed each and every syllable. I just went over it multiple times to make sure it's exactly how the song sounds. Again, this may be a little bit too analytical, but you know, to get this exact rhythm down, to train your brain to get the rhythm down, you need to know exactly what you're practicing. So this helps a lot for that. So this by itself in solo sounds like this. Here, let me pull up the lyrics too. So if I have the lyrics right next to it, you can see that it's all my life I've been searching for something, something never comes, never leads to nothing, nothing satisfies, but I'm kidding. So this is what it sounds like. Alright, so I was trying to accent where all the my, I've, for, nev, all the parts where, you know, the vocal part is landing directly on the downbeat of the 2 and the 4, which is what we talked about previously. Alright, so now I can actually turn the metronome off, and I'll just show you just the rhythm part and the vocal part together since we have all this stuff programmed in, and I'll put the lyrics up on the screen too so you can see how it all kind of fits together. All right, so you can really kind of work this stuff out, and then if you want to work it out at a slower tempo or something like that, you can adjust the tempo, make it, 120 or something like that. It'll play everything back slower, so you can really break down each part. Slow down the tempo as slow as you want. The track speed is 160, so that was the goal, so I just started it out there. But that's this whole Reaper thing. You can do this inside of any DAW. Reaper's just my DAW of choice. So that's just a quick little thing that you can also use to help you to figure out this stuff. Put all that stuff together and then put in whatever amount of practice that you need. You will get the song down, and once you get the song down, it's going to be in your brain and it's not going to go away. Probably not, I don't know. I know for me, once I get it in my brain, it's there. It's locked in. Data has been acquired. It's in the hard drive. All right. Hopefully that video was helpful for you guys. I hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.